it's Dayna from Sherwood Library. I'm going to be doing a fun story time with you guys today. I just wanted to say that I am presenting both of my readings today with permission from Access Copyright on behalf of the publishers, which are Annick Press and Scholastic. So I like to always start my story times with the more we get together, so let's start with that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, so our first book today is Alligator by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Michael Marchenko. Kristen's mommy woke up and said, a baby, I'm having a baby. But Kristen's mommy and daddy got lost on the way to the hospital. They went to the zoo instead. Then they took their new baby and went home. Kristen, said her mommy, would you like to see your new baby brother? Kristen saw a long green tail. She said, that is not my baby brother. The baby reached up and bit Kristen's mommy and daddy on the nose. They yelled, ah! That's an alligator baby, said Kristen. You got the wrong baby. So Kristen's mommy and daddy went back to the zoo. They came home and said, would you like to see your new baby brother? Kristen saw Flipper. She said, that is not my baby brother. The baby flapped her daddy's face. Whop, 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 whop. He yelled, ah! Kristen said, that's a seal baby. You got the wrong baby. So her mommy and daddy went back to the zoo. When they came home, they said, would you like to see your new baby brother? Kristen saw some hairy feet and said, that is not my baby brother. The baby reached up and grabbed her mommy's ear and her daddy's ear. They yelled, ah! It's a gorilla baby. We got the wrong baby. Kristen said, I will do it myself. And she went to the zoo. Kristen looked in the snake cage, the monkey cage, and the elephant cage. No people babies. Then, from far away, she heard, wah, 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 wah. Kristen followed the sound to the gorilla cage. She said, give me back my baby brother. But the gorilla said, no, 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 no. Then the people baby reached up and bit the gorilla on the nose. The gorilla yelled, ah! Kristen grabbed the baby. When she got home, she said, I got the baby. Kristen's mommy and daddy took the baby and gave it a big hug. But what are we going to do with all these other babies? Said Kristen's father. I don't think we'll have to do anything at all, said Kristen. And everything was okay until Kristen's mommy had twins. All right, so let's do a song together. We're going to do 5 green and speckled frogs. Can you show me 5 on your hand? Like this. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green speckled frog. Glub, glub. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Okay, our next song is Slippery Fish. This is also a French song. It's called Petit Poisson. So look up with your family online. See if you can find the words for the French version. It's really fun too. It goes like this. Ready? Slippery fish, swimming in the water. Slippery fish, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He got eaten up by an octopus, swimming in the water. An octopus, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He got eaten up by a big fish, a tuna fish, swimming in the water. A tuna fish, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He got eaten up by a great white shark, swimming in the water. A great white shark, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He got eaten up by humongous whale, swimming in the water. Humongous whale, burp! Nothing eats the whale because he's the biggest. All right, so our next book is Chicken, Pig, Cow by Ruth Ohi, and she is also the illustrator. There they are. Chicken, Pig, and Cow lived in a popsicle stick barn that girl made. They loved their barn. It was warm and cozy and smelled just right. The only thing that wasn't perfect lived outside. His name was Dog. Dog was way too big. He was even bigger than Cow. And Dog drooled. I thought it didn't rain indoors, said Chicken. Girl had forgotten to leave an opening for the door, but that didn't matter because the outside usually came to them. But one day, Chicken, Pig, and Cow wished to go exploring, and Girl was not around to help. We could wait, said Cow. We have waited, said Pig. We've waited long enough, said Chicken. So Pig climbed on Cow, and Chicken climbed on Pig. Then Chicken jumped over the barn wall. Pig grunted and also jumped, bumping his bottom on the way. Cow was left at the bottom of the barn. She couldn't jump over. The wall was too high. I'll wait here, said Cow. We'll give you a full report, said Chicken. The barn was very quiet. This is nice, said Cow. I could take a nap. The barn was very empty. This is good, said Cow. I can run and play and not bump into anyone. But Cow didn't feel like running and playing without her friends. So Cow waited. And then she heard a sound. A drooly, snorty sort of sound. The barn moved. The floor twitched and Cow flew. When Cow landed, she was outside, where Dog was. Drooly, snorty Dog. Cow froze. Dog walked over to Cow and wagged his tail. Dog sat next to Cow and wagged his tail harder. Then Dog lay down, wrapping himself around Cow. Cow fainted. Pig and Chicken came back. Pig walked over to Dog. Pig stood right in front of Dog's large, drooly mouth. Oink, oink, said brave Pig. Come chase me, drooly, snorty Dog. Dog opened one eye. His tail wagged, but Dog was not interested in chasing Pig. Chicken saw Red Ball. Chicken walked over to Red Ball and gave it a kick. Ouch, said Chicken. Chicken gave Red Ball a push, but Red Ball did not move. Pig came over to help. Pig pushed, Chicken pushed. Pig grunted, Chicken flapped. And finally, Red Ball rolled right past Dog. Fetch, said Chicken. Cow woke up. I made a new friend, said Cow. And the barn now has a door thanks to Dog, said Pig. Dog wagged his tail. Chicken, Pig, and Cow lived in a popsicle stick barn with a door that Dog made. They loved their barn. They loved their new friend, Dog. Both were warm and cozy and smelled just right. So an activity that you could do at home that goes along with these books is maybe make some animals out of clay or Play-Doh. So I just made an example here of an alligator. It goes along with Alligator Baby, but maybe you could make something like Chicken, Pig, and Cow, and they could have adventures in a barn in your house. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully we will see you at the library soon. Bye, friends.